This is Math Studies, Section 2.2, Implications. An implication is an if-then statement. So a couple of examples would be, if I study, I will get an A. They don't necessarily have to be true. They are just a statement that follows the scheme if-then. If I study, then I will get an A. If today is Monday, then tomorrow is Tuesday. We have a symbol for if-then, and that's an arrow. You can use a single arrow or a double arrow. So the single arrow would just be an arrow, and then the double arrow would be the same thing. Let's try that again. It would be the same thing, just with 2 lines instead of 1. You can use implications to make valid conclusions. So for example, if I study, I'll do the other one. If today is Monday, then tomorrow is Tuesday. If I told you today is Monday, therefore you know that tomorrow is Tuesday. But that wouldn't work if I said, if today is Monday, then tomorrow is Tuesday. Today is Thursday. You really have no valid conclusion that you can draw. Let's go down to the examples. We're going to write these if-then statements using our logic symbols. So we're going to call the letter P, we're going to let that stand for the phrase, it is raining. And the letter Q, we're going to let that stand for the phrase, there are puddles. So if I want to write in symbols, if it is raining, then there are puddles, that would be if it is raining, then there are puddles. Letter B would be, if there are puddles, then it is raining. So if there are puddles, then it is raining. Letter C says there are no puddles. So that's going to be our not symbol from yesterday, or from last section. There are not puddles. It is not raining. It is not raining. If it is not raining, then there are no puddles. So if it is not raining, then there are no puddles. Letter F, it is not true that if there are no puddles, then it is raining. So if a phrase or an implication starts with it is not true that means we're going to have to put a big not symbol around the entire expression. Then I'm going to say there are no puddles, so that is there are no puddles. Then it is raining. Oops, that's supposed to be a Q. There are no puddles, then it is raining. So this first not here is, it is not true that. This not Q here is, there are no puddles. And this P here is, come on, then it is raining. And that's it for the examples. The exercises are basically the same. Write in symbols, gives you some symbols, write out the words, gives you some words, write out the symbols, and then tell if there's a logical conclusion. So remember, if P, then Q. Whenever P is true, you can say therefore Q. You can't say it any other way. So I can't just throw out some other thing. I can't make this conclusion unless I know this is true. Okay? And that should take you to the end of 2.2. Good luck.